Hello everyone, this is Squirk, level 65 Necromancer on the Agnarr server. This is my series of videos with different Necro tips and tricks, and in this video we're going to attempt to solo one of the mini-bosses in Bastion of Thunder. His name is Gaukr Sandstorm. I'm just pre-clearing a couple of guys here on the side so that I can use these corners here to pull him, because he's a caster class mob, a cleric actually. In terms of buffs, we have a full set of self buffs on. I've even cast my damage shield, Banshee Aura, which you get at level 15 or so. And even Spirit Armor, another low level spell. It's going to be a very close fight, and we're going to need every little edge we can get. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're a fresh level 65 Necro. You would at least want to have your defensive AA abilities done, and you probably are going to need a little bit of gear. And I think for this to be possible, you will need a Willsapper, which is the weapon that I'm wielding right now. It is the only way that a Necro can slow a non-undead mob. So this comes from a mob you can solo in Dragon Necropolis named Vaniki. It's a real pain to get, but it's well worth the effort. So it just opens up so much content for you as a solo Necro. Okay, so I'll be right back as I start pulling the guards and we get ready to engage the boss. Alright, I'm just working on the last stab now. So as you can see, this is the reason why I cleared this corner first. He's a caster, so I just snared the other guy, and as soon as he resets, I will pull him in, solo him, and hopefully he'll leave a corpse that I can use to wake dead to initiate the fight. We'll be back in a few more seconds with the main event. Okay, so we're just finishing up this Jord Militis giant here. This is the last boss before, or the last pull before the boss. So here we go. I'm going to start by waking the dead, getting my pen on him, and I actually decided to switch out to Tash first, in the hope that it will help my slow stick. And Tash has landed. So now we're going to be working on slow. He is fairly magic resistant. I think I've let my haste drop, so I have to quickly recast that. There we go. So I could dispel this buff off him, but I noticed that it regens his mana, which actually might be a good thing for us here. So far, I'm going to be using my first heal pot here. As you can see, we haven't had a proc of slow yet, which is a bit worrying. Hopefully we will get one soon. Still no proc. He's got our health right down. So we're going to be spamming Mujakis until we get it back up. Now if we get him below 50%, he will pause to heal himself. Yeah, we haven't had a single proc. It's really worrying. We do have our health potion coming back in action soon, though. Well, we had our first proc, but he resisted it. And we'll be popping our health potion immediately. Now, as you can see, he's only 2% off from going into CH mode, so we're going to keep working on slow while he heals. It will buy us a little bit of time. There we go. So every time he gets his health back up over 50%, he'll be beating on us again, and then whenever it drops below 50, he'll be complete healing. So they get a few low mana or high mana efficiency, low DPS dots going on him, so we can hopefully keep him under 50%. So yeah, I mean, as a Necro, you rely a lot on your procs, right? You have your Tashania proc is a key one, your Willsapper is a key one. And sometimes, as is happening right now, they just don't go your way. There we go, we got energy sap to land. So now that we've done that, we can, at least for me, I can switch out to some better items that give me more hit points. Alright, now it's time to start DPSing. Well, still keeping ourselves alive, of course. But we're going to be unloading our dots on him. So this spell that just got resisted imprecation is, you have to buy that one from the Eldon vendors. It's about 180 points from the East Common Lands, but it's a lower level version of Horror. Our potion is back up. Our mana is getting precariously low now, 27%. And I think the reason for that is he was resisting my Horror and Imprecation, which are both very high DPS but low mana efficiency spells. So I think it's time to go into defensive mode. I'm using clicky force shields here. And of course, life taps drain a lot of your mana too. And a bit worrying, I see an ad over there. I'm not sure if he's going to roam over to me, but I'm going to have to keep an eye on him. Where is he? There he is. He stopped, thankfully. I'm very low on mana, but luckily the mob is very low on health, so hopefully we can eke this one out. And one more tap should do it. There we go. He dropped this Mask of Thunder, which is not bad. And a Spectral Parchment. Yeah, so this, I mean, there's nothing really tactically interesting about this fight, but just trying to give you a sense of the type of mobs you can solo as a level 65 Necro. Once you have some gear, and especially once you have your combat agility and combat stability maxed out. I don't believe this fight would be possible without those. And it also goes to show the power, even though I had some really bad luck with the procs, the Willsapper is a horrifically long, tedious camp. But it's really worth it. It just opens up so much more content for you as a Necro. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.